I set down the watering can and looked around at my girlfriend's 18 plants, proud I'd kept them alive while she was away. But then she opened the door and dropped her suitcase in horror. "What the hell did you do?" She gripped her head and sprinted to one of her plants, crouching beside it. I looked closely and realized one of the leaves at the bottom was slightly greener than the rest. I asked why that's a problem, but she immediately began throwing my clothes at me. "We're done. How could you let that leaf be more green?" Her eyes filled with tears, and I stopped laughing when the plate smashed against the wall near my head. I told her I can just buy her a new plant, but she slammed her hands on the counter. "That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard you say." Snot dripped from her nose as she called my mother. "Your son just destroyed my life forever. Please come get him." I was in disbelief and pointed at the 17 other perfect plants, asking why she's focused on the one slightly greener leaf and not the hundreds of perfect ones. But she was already on her knees, rubbing the leaf, whispering to it, "We're gonna sue him for this. He's gonna pay." Suddenly the door opened and my mom walked in. She saw my girlfriend talking to the plant in tears and asked, "What's going on?" I explained everything. My girlfriend wanted to sue me over a plant, and my mom looked at her like she's lost it. That's when my girlfriend stood up and slammed her hands on the counter. "It's not just a plant." She explained that this plant was a variegated Philodendron spiritus sancti, a rare and exotic plant she'd grown for 3 years, tracking the water, light, and temperature every day. I had a collector lined up ready to pay $40,000 for it. I would have paid off my student loans. She sobbed into the plant's soil. "One imperfect leaf is all it takes for the buyer to walk." I looked at her crying, then shrugged. "That's crazy, but you could have just said that before leaving me alone with it."